Okay, so we're kind of binging on filming, and I'll be frankly honest, we've filmed 2 already. We're gonna film probably a couple more here, so get used to kind of this background and these outfits and stuff like that. Because
I have a scarf.
Then you can't monetize the videos.
I have a
for
cape.
more
I have a
money.
cape.
Screw it. I don't care about money. This isn't done for money.
I know.
This is done because I can. So
When YouTube was great.
I know exactly. That's what I love about this. Is I can just upload for free. So I talked about in one of our past ones with the whole spy and stuff like that. Careful, the phone is located. Hi, Danny. That I talked about the benefits of having small campaigns ready because with that first one everyone was supposed to come and then only Sam and Danny, who's sitting right behind the camera, only showed, and so I had to come up with something. And so since then, I prepared a couple little mini adventures. And this was in one case where I had invited, the whole group was supposed to come. But in the end, trickling down, we came down to only these 2 who actually managed to show. In the end, everyone just had conflicts arise. And that's not their fault, that's just the way life is. So
actually, the 2 that showed up to this particular one ended up being a particularly horrifying combination.
Yeah, actually, it's quite the interesting story. And I'm
Getting
gonna
to
kind of,
that.
and I guess, so, unlike most of the adventures where it starts off with Bartholomew's having new orders for them, this one started off with...
Hey, so we went to a bar for some reason.
It was
Because no good story ever started by eating a salad.
Bar. And
Yeah, there's kind of they have one, there's kind of their bar and the shattered glass.
Question?
Yeah, I mean, it's the one where, they first all met, that it's kind of their bar. I think they've only been there a handful of times, actually, together in the game, but...
Key points.
The other point is, so they're at another bar.
It's a different bar. And so we get free drinks from not the bartender that we were buying things from. Maybe not the best decision.
Of course.
Well, we've never rolled high on intelligence.
What else would we have done?
And I admit, I kind of forced them into these decisions, but I don't think they were. I think again you guys recognize the fact that this was the adventure. Take the drinks, which is most adventure. I admit, as a DM, you should give your characters good motivation as for why they do something, but it's okay every once in a while. There's a band walking by, that's why it's loud. It's okay every once in a while, and especially with newer players, I think especially they recognize that we're here for an adventure. Here's the adventure, do it.
Go on the adventure.
So you can get away with a little more kind of just doing things just...
Yeah, so we passed out in the bar because of the drinks that we were given.
Did you guys get roofied?
Yes.
Yes, they did.
We got roofied, and then we woke up without any of our stuff in a dungeon.
Little...
Like a basement.
Kind of a basement
Yeah,
dungeon,
more
if
of
you
a
will.
basement.
Fortunately, we're both spellcasters.
Yeah.
Well, not
Not
not if you don't have a focus.
Yeah, that was the one problem.
Yeah.
Is she requires a focus.
I didn't have one of my instruments.
You don't
right?
need a focus though, I don't think.
Yeah,
No,
well, not
I
for
don't
that
think
one.
so.
As a ranger, yeah, you get. It's one of the nice things that as a ranger, and I'm sure maybe people who are hardcore rulebook people, players, are going to say, actually, here it says you have to have a focus or you have to have these components, and I'm like, shut up. Shut up.
Boss from a tree that...
I am the DM. I will decide what's a focus and what's not. And
I was going to say, as kind of has become a bit of a phrase was a stock line, that's what it's called, stock line among us, has been, for this exercise, I am God. So, I get to use that sometimes.
Yeah.
So in this case, I just said, he can. She needs a focus because it specifically says she needs a focus. He kind of gets getting away with a couple things. So,
so
you guys were stuck. So they're stuck in
we
this
had none of our
dungeon.
stuff in the dungeon.
I had gotten the spell Speaking with Animals, and since he said that there was general dungeon creatures running about, I decided rats were a good idea to talk to.
You have better. Yeah.
I don't know.
Better.
this is like a Muppet rat.
I did not know that rats were
Whistle
from
the
the
rat.
Soviet Union.
Yeah, that's right. I had Soviet rats.
Which was an interesting development.
And they
Soviet
spoke like these.
Ratcha.
I should have used my name as Putin. Just like,
Yeah.
Oh my god, that would have been
Oh
awesome.
yeah.
They're the rats from Soviet Russia.
By the way, just to add a little bit of backstory there. Oh crap! I've forgotten Sonya's character's name.
Garza?
Garza couldn't pronounce I can't pronounce it either.
Iliskvir.
Iliskvir's name.
Oh.
So he became. I believe Sam's exact words were, "Just call me whatever you want," and therefore Putin was christened.
All right, Putin.
Yeah. So back to the Soviet rats. So
Yeah,
you were
I kind of
talking.
talked. This feels kind of awkward talking to rats.
Soviet rats.
Soviet rats.
Whereas talking to normal rats would have been totally fine, right, guys?
Oh, talking to American rats is just fine, but talking to Soviet rats, that is deep.
Oh.
Anyway, we were put into a tight circle and struck a deal. We would reward the rats.
Was it something like if like
We had
you?
to promise them that they would get the house.
Yeah, it was something
Yeah.
where it's like if the rats would
We
somehow
would chase
help,
away the owners.
help you guys get out, they would basically.
Guards
Yeah.
killed rats. And
Didn't the rats like consume like one
Yeah.
of like, the guards? Like the
They
yeah,
would
that's how
drag
that
the
we got
bodies
the
away.
key.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's a power
I
in the game that I'm
remember
not going to
the
mention
exact-
so that we don't get copyrighted. You can summon up rats if you have a bad enough element. You can summon rats and they eat people.
Rats. Some of the Soviet rats.
So,
I'm not sure they're Soviet,
So we
but
got the key to the basement thing, and then we went up the stairs and like picked out the door.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I decided to pull out a brick from the wall. And,
As you do.
yeah.
See, I honestly don't remember like half of this stuff. Like,
We went up the stairs and we kind of like peeked out instead of going out.
I remember this was a lot of like stealth check. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, it's like any like you play any game where like you've got nothing kind of thrown to like a dungeon, very stereotypical video game entry. So yeah, so
beginning of MGS2,
yeah, like
literally naked, running around the facility.
Yeah, or like the Elder Scrolls games, oftentimes you start in as a prisoner of some kind. I mean, kind of like that. And so that you did a lot. I remember you guys did a lot of stealth checks and a lot of perception checks.
To get up the stairs.
And so like coming up and like okay, we come up to a corner, they'd look around. Okay, is there anybody there? Okay, what do we see? They would stealth their way to like the next corner, and they would repeat, and they came to like a room and.
Now that you mention it, it's advantageous that we had two characters that used light armor.
Yeah.
One of which was a ranger.
And, and that's just it. I mean, and really what happened, I don't remember, and it's really not important. Wasn't like there were any groundbreaking, but it was kind of cool as these two got like their chances to shine, especially guys that had previously been like kind of fairly.
What can I do here? It's all
back characters. You guys
let's hit it with some swords. I mean,
socially awkward elf.
bard.
Yeah.
Who was at one point attached to the half-orc. The male one, by the way.
Yes. Oh, they know that. They know that.
Okay.
So yeah. So I mean, again, and this was again, it was a short thing. It was because something I had kind of created in my head, and I had a couple that I had prepared. I had like 2 or 3, and you'll actually had to use another one shortly after another one of these little adventures. And so once again, we see the advantageousness of having multiple little short, brief adventures designed for 1 or 2, 2 or 3 characters.
Okay.
You really can't get a good adventure with just one. Not the same way.
We entered the room.
Did we get our stuff before
You guys, I think it was like
threatening them? I think we found our stuff.
I think you had to find your stuff.
Yeah. So we found our stuff and it was in this other room. So you're like,
I don't think my
Grabbed
stuff
our
was there. Was it? I think
You found your stuff. You guys got your stuff.
our stuff was.
I remember using a torch as a weapon though.
Yeah, at first. I think it was like you guys
yeah.
went up the stage and you guys went through some rooms, and I think at one point you guys had to fight some guys or something.
Oh
like
yeah,
that
and then we went
without.
and got our stuff and then we fought.
Yeah, and they fought like
I lit a
they.
dude's hair on fire.
That was yeah. That was just
Okay, so we got our stuff. I can do magic now. Woohoo!
Yeah, and it was it was like you went up, fought some folks, found your stuff, and then had to fight more folks.
Yeah.
But now, of course, now they're fully equipped, so now it was a lot easier for them. And I think that was kind of the fun thing, was kind of, you guys had to improvise a lot get the first time, but the second kind of real combat around, they're
I
all
may not have had my
yeah.
stuff at that point because I remember having to get a piece of.
I think you're remembering the first little combat.
I don't know. In any case, I used Cloud of Daggers and it was awesome.
I remember now. So the rats helped us defeat those first few guys.
Yeah.
And then we kind of dispersed the rats because we didn't want them eating the guy we took ransom.
Yeah.
Apparently they were all brothers or something like that.
There were sons and a father.
That was just it. When it kind of, then when they got to the final combat, and they they killed all but one guy, and they kind of, got the information out of him where he was like the father, it was a bunch of his sons, like, and they were kind of the mercenary folk, but they were running on hard times, so they kidnapped these guys, hoping to ransom them back to Bartholomew, which, again, really, if you look at it, that's that great thinking. No, is that probably bad writing on my part? Yes, but
Let's face it, the king doesn't like us anyway from Sonia's trying to bribe.
What about me? What?
Bartholomew likes you guys all right.
Alright.
Bartholomew likes everyone except you for trying to get more money, I think.
That wasn't money, that was health potions.
Was it?
Yeah!
I'll
take your word
I
for it.
nickel and dime for health potions.
Oh.
Because I was dying several times, and you guys were all dying, and I'm like, we need health potions.
So yeah, so that was another one of the
we've
little
ever had
A lot of
adventures.
daggers, and that was really cool.
Oh, we had
I don't think
Sydney.
we've ever had
Sydney
an
was
actual proper healer.
Sydney was a healer.
Sydney was a healer, but
Yeah, so that's
she was like
Ransom.
she was like a war
Rats and
player.
ransom.
Rats and ransom. Yeah,
Yeah.
say that
Rats and
5 times
ransom.
fast. So thanks again for tuning in.
Ransom.
Ransom.
Yeah, my point exactly.
Yeah.
See you next time.